Storytime friends. How are you? I'm pretty excited to be here with you today. What do we do while we wait for our friends to join us? Should we get some wiggles out? I thought today we could do our head shoulders song. Remember, you follow the directions in the song to know where to put your hands. And you start out by going head, shoulders, knees, toes. Okay, here we go. I gotta get this chair out of my way so I don't trip myself. Hands on your head to start. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Okay, now we're gonna go feet, tummies, arms, chins. You ready? Feet, tummies, arms and chins, arms and chins. Feet, tummies, arms and chins, arms and chins. Eyes and ears and mouth and shins. Feet, tummies, arms and chins, arms and chins. Okay, hands, fingers, legs, lips. Ready? Hands, fingers, legs and lips, legs and lips. Hands, fingers, legs and lips, legs and lips. Eyes and ears and mouth and hips. Hands, fingers, legs and lips, legs and lips. Oh, that was so fast. How did you do? Should we do head, shoulders one more time? And then we'll finish up and it'll be ready for story time. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Ha! I think you better give yourselves a hand. That was amazing. Are you guys ready for stories? I think we got one more minute. Let's stretch our arms out to our side and wiggle our fingers up high. Keep wiggling your fingers. And then to one side and to the other side. Up high, down low, out to the side. Hands together. Okay, are we ready? Let's sing our hello song. Hands go up and hands go down. I can turn myself around. I can stand up on one shoe. I can listen, so can you. I can sit, I'll show you how. Story time is starting now. How was your week, everyone? I have a question. I want to know, who has seen any bugs outside? Mosquitoes, maybe? Yeah. What other kind of bugs have you been seeing when you play outside? How about ants, worms? Has anyone seen any moths or butterflies? How about bees? I have some stories today that are about some bugs. Butterflies are one of my favorites, so we have a couple stories about those. Our first story is just about some bugs. That's the name of our story. Let's see what kind of bugs are in this story. Some bugs. Some bugs sting. Some bugs stink. Some bugs fight. Some bugs flutter. Some bugs crawl. Some bugs ball up or curl up in a ball. Did you know that? Some bugs hop. Some bugs swim. And some bugs hide. Can you see hiding bugs in these pictures? Do you see them? Some bugs click. Some bugs do a buzzing thing. Some bugs build. Some bugs make. Some bugs hunt. And some bugs take. Stinging, biting, stinking, fighting, hopping, gliding, swimming, hiding, building, making, hunting, taking. Bugs are so fascinating. So kneel down close and look very hard and find some bugs in your backyard. Do you see the bugs in the backyard? I really like that story. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes we have to look hard to find the things in nature, but they're so cool when you do, aren't they? All right. I think we're going to look at our board because I said butterflies were one of my favorite kinds of bugs, right? Let's look at our board and see what kind of butterflies we can find. The first to come to the garden bed is a butterfly of, let's see what color. Let me get over there just real quick. Of brilliant red. Can you see my red butterfly? Then in comes another, and that will make how many butterflies? 1, 2. Fly right in, my friend of blue. 2 butterflies. The garden is fine, the best I've seen, says the butterfly of the softest green. How many does that make, friends? 1, 2, 3. Good job. Our garden needs a sunny fellow. Fly on in, butterfly with wings of yellow. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. My little friend of purple. Fly in too. The garden is waiting for a color like you. How many do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Oh, and next, orange. Orange, you waited so long. Fly right in where you belong. Butterflies, butterflies, you're such a sight. Flying together, what a delight. How many butterflies did we end up with, friends? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. And what were the colors? What's this one? Yellow. Good work. How about this one? Green. And did I hear purple? How about this one? Blue. And that one? Red. And last was orange. Good work, friends. I have one more thing I thought might be kind of fun before our next story. Let me see if I can find it. Can we all be a caterpillar with our finger? Okay, my friendly caterpillar makes a cocoon. Did you know this? So make a cocoon with your hand. It made its cocoon one day, and then it turned into, what did it turn into, friends? Can you make a butterfly with your hands like this? It turned into a butterfly and quickly flew away. Do you want to do that one more time? All right, here's our caterpillar. My friendly caterpillar made its cocoon one day. It turned into a butterfly and quickly flew away. Good work. That was fun. Okay, are we ready for our next story? Oops, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to get this camera thing down, I think. Our next book is World of Insects, Butterflies. This is one of those nonfiction books, remember? The ones that we learn things, true things. It's not a made-up story. It's a book of true things. Okay, butterflies are insects. Butterflies hatch from eggs, and they begin life as a caterpillar. Did you guys know that? Baby butterflies are caterpillars? Okay, caterpillars eat leaves all day long, and they grow really quickly. Caterpillars outgrow their skin and shed it many times, kind of like a snake does. That's interesting. A full-grown caterpillar forms a shell around its body. It's called a chrysalis or a cocoon. Its body changes inside the chrysalis. The caterpillar becomes a butterfly. Soon, the butterfly pushes out of the chrysalis. It waits for its wet wings to dry, and then it can fly. Butterflies have a narrow body and 4 wings. Tiny colored scales cover each wing, and they form patterns. Some butterflies are brown or gray, and they can look like a leaf. And some butterflies have bright colors. Bright colors show birds a butterfly is bad to eat. Butterflies eat nectar from flowers. Nectar gives them energy for flying. Butterflies use their antennas to smell. This is how they find the nectar. All insects have 6 legs. Butterflies can taste nectar with the tips of their legs. That's really interesting. Butterflies have a mouth shaped like a straw, and they drink nectar through it. Butterflies lay eggs on leaves. They make a sticky liquid that holds the eggs to the leaves. Soon, new caterpillars will hatch from the eggs. So, I don't know about you, but I think I learned a few things. Was there something new that you learned about butterflies? Right? I didn't know that butterflies tasted things with their legs. Can you imagine taste buds on your legs? Okay, I have one more book, and this one has some counting. 10 little caterpillars. All right. Let's see if I can get to the first page here. 10 little caterpillars. Oh my goodness, look at those leaves. Looks like some caterpillars have been there. The first little caterpillar crawled into a bower. The second little caterpillar wrinkled up a flower. The third little caterpillar climbed a cabbage head. The fourth little caterpillar found a melon bed. The fifth little caterpillar sailed a garden pool. The sixth little caterpillar was carried off to school. The seventh little caterpillar met a hungry wren. Oh no. And the 8th little caterpillar was frightened by a hen. The 9th little caterpillar fell into the sea. The 10th little caterpillar scaled an apple tree and hung there patiently. Until by and by, the 10th little caterpillar became a butterfly. 1, and it's telling us what kind of caterpillars those were and what they'll become. Look at this. Number 1, this caterpillar feeds on tree leaves, nettles, and wild rose leaves, and it's called a mourning cloak. Can you guys see that? And this is the kind of butterfly it becomes. And number 2 was a buckeye. It feeds on a variety of leaves, including snapdragon leaves, and that's the kind of butterfly it becomes. And this cabbage looper that likes to eat cabbages and other garden crops becomes this kind of a moth. Look at that. And this yellow bear chomps on tree leaves and garden crops becomes a Virginia tiger moth. Look at that one. The yellow-necked feeds on tree leaves and becomes this kind of a moth. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have more, don't we? Okay, number 6 is a monarch, and it eats milkweed leaves and becomes that beautiful butterfly. And this one is called a painted lady. It's number 7. It eats thistle leaves and other plants such as daisies, and look what kind of a butterfly it makes. Woolly bear is a funny name for number 8, and it likes low-growing plants, grasses, and weeds, and it makes an Isabella tiger moth. And how about number 9? The common wood nymph feeds on grass in the woods and meadows and fields, and it makes this kind of a butterfly. Okay, that was 6, 7, 8, and 9. I think we have number 10, tiger swallowtail. There's this caterpillar, and he likes shrubs and broad tree leaves, and he makes this really beautiful butterfly. That was super cool. Did you guys learn some more new things? Learning about bugs is super fun. I think it's time to take a look at our sheet from Miss Carol. She wants us to go and look at bugs. Okay, we have some stories. She has a question for us. What is the easiest way to tell a butterfly from a moth? Do you know? Let me see. I bet she tells us. Butterflies rest with their wings upright. So when you look at them from the side, you can see their wings are kind of folded together. And moths rest with their wings flat on their backs. Did you know that? That's another new cool fact. So, how many winged insects can you find this week? And you can draw pictures of them and identify which ones are moths or butterflies, or maybe you find something completely different with wings, like a bee. Or some beetles have wings, right? Okay, friends. I think it's time to say goodbye for today. I hope you had a good time. I want to tell you one really cool thing. And this is for Mom and Dad too. In 2 weeks, we're going to start having story time right here. You can come to the library and we'll do story time outside, we hope. The weather's nice enough for that. And I'll still do story time just like this, but it's going to change to Fridays. So we'll have one more week. We're going to meet here Thursday morning online. And then the very next week, so that's 2 weeks from now, we get to meet here at the library at this time, okay? We can come in and hang out together and do some wiggles together and read some stories together. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you get to come. If you can't, or if you want 2 times of story time a week, then I'll still do this kind of story time online on Fridays at the same time. Okay, I will see you guys next week, I hope. Have a great week and go find some bugs.